Thank you to everybody that has sent me messages and checked in this morning asking if my family's okay and if this is my bridge. The bridge that I always talk about on my channel is the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. That is not the bridge that collapsed this morning. The bridge that collapsed this morning was the Francis Scott Key Bridge, also known locally as the Key Bridge. This is the bridge that crosses over into Baltimore, over the Baltimore channel that comes into the harbor. And I'm going to show you the video that's been showed around so that you guys can see it. But essentially at 1:28 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, a large cargo ship left the harbor, was pulled by tugboat. Tugboat detached, and the boat had a power failure and didn't have time to recover and struck one of the support piers, sending the entire span of the bridge into the water. I just recently learned that in some of the video clips, you'll see cars crossing the bridge. Like I said, this is 1:28 a.m., so not a lot of traffic on the bridge, thank goodness. This bridge serves 34,000 cars daily, 12 million cars a year, so it could have been really tragic, really a catastrophe with hundreds of people in the water. Right now, I think the tally is about 10. 2 have been recovered, 1 at shock trauma, and I believe 1 did not require medical attention. But you can see cars crossing the bridge and then cars stop. Apparently the Mayday signal went out from the cargo ship before impact, and the crews on site were able to stop the traffic from crossing over the bridge, and they are heroes. I don't know how they stopped everybody. I don't know if they ran across the traffic lanes and held everybody back. I don't know how you do that. But thank goodness that a Mayday signal was able to be communicated to those on the bridge access, the bridge ramps, and they were able to hold off any more cars. And here's the video. Here's the ship. Like I said, there's construction workers on the bridge. Locals to the area said that the sound from the steel snapping and twisting and the bridge falling woke them up from asleep. It was so loud. So you can see the bridge down here, the span of the bridge down. Here's the cargo ship. Search efforts are obviously underway for those that were on the bridge. There was a report that Howard County, Harford County, Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Anne Arundel County, multiple agencies have responded to the search efforts. And this is ongoing. This is like something, it just happened in the middle of the night. It's going to be a long recovery period for Maryland. The Baltimore Harbor is a major harbor. You're talking 850,000 vehicles a year. Nissan, Toyota, GM, Volvo, Jaguar, Volkswagen, Land Rover, all coming into this port, as well as coffee, coal, sugar, and your everyday products. There's about 40 ships currently docked in Baltimore, and about 30 more were on their way. For those unfamiliar, they're in a holding pattern here before going underneath the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. This is the big scary bridge that you guys always hear me talk about. And then they're going to approach the harbor. So this is the 695 bridge. This is the bridge that went down right over here. It's currently laying in the channel across the river. And then this is the harbor. This is where everything comes into dock. It's going to be a long recovery. Maryland relies very heavily on bridges. They're everywhere. So you're talking months to clean up the debris and clear the channel, probably years to construct a new bridge. This is going to potentially have massive impact to the Maryland region, jobs, livelihood, finances. Like, there's just so much. And obviously the immediate concern being for the people that are in the water. The water temperature, I believe right now says 50 degrees. And the first responders that are on site trying to make rescues and search. It's going to be a long recovery period. I want to use my channel at this point to obviously support Maryland. This is my home state. This is where I grew up. This is what I love. This is going to have huge impact to people's financial situations and livelihoods and their jobs. So if you are a small business, if you are going to be impacted by this, please reach out. If you need a shout out, if you want me to highlight your business, if you need customers from all over the country to support you while everything is happening, just let me know how I can help and how I can support. I would really prefer to use my page to continue to advocate and protect and support Maryland. And right now, it seems like the best way to do that is to shed light and share those of you that might really need it in the upcoming months and need the support to be more national. So if you're a business in Maryland, if you're struggling, if this is going to impact you traumatically, please reach out and connect. I'd love to see how I can partner with you and work with you to make things a little bit easier. So please, prayers for Maryland, thoughts for Maryland. We have a long road ahead of us, but thank you so much for everybody that has checked in.